What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
We're here, coming at you, live.
More Keyforge.
More Keyforge action. We're here. This is round. This is officially round, I think, 9. I believe round 9 of
Sounds good to
the
me.
March Madness.
I think I was keeping track of this stuff somewhere along the way. But
I just kind of hope that my titles are always correct and that I didn't forget to change it one time, or else there will be a duplicate stream. But I think we're good. I think this is actually round 9 of the March Madness tournament. Into round 2, we're starting game 4 of round 2 of Keyforge March Madness tonight. So that is the D's who be the T, right?
the D's who be T's.
The D's who be T's, yes. So the divinity who believes the light versus the
disciple who blends traffic.
Yes,
so.
that is the first matchup. I think I'm on the light. Yeah.
This is actually a remarkable matchup for a number of reasons. The deck I'm playing has Horseman in it, and Justin has the Time Traveler in it. So not only are the names very similar, they've got some iconic cards.
Yeah.
That I don't even know if we had like a Horseman deck fight a Time Traveler deck.
I don't think we have.
Tournament of Champions, so it'll
Not
be
that I
interesting.
Yeah, not that I remember at all. We're gonna get the bet rolling for you guys.
Oh man, did Duke went up? Can't believe that.
Wow.
77 to 76. They got 7 seconds left.
Wow.
I have to just keep track of the end of this game by the game cast over here.
The bet is up.
You got money riding on this.
You got your actual money's riding on it?
Yeah, the work brackets we put $10 in, so
Big dollars.
10 whole dollars.
What's up, Andrew? Dropping the 40 bomb. Are we gonna go to the vault more? Oh, yeah, I think we're gonna try to go to the vault tour in Atlanta in May. Yep.
Yeah, if there's one, is there one at Gen Con?
I don't think they've said yet
Okay.
if there's one at Gen Con.
If there's one at Gen Con, we'll definitely go to that.
Because I don't think Cascade went to Gen Con last year for anything.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Cascade runs the vault tours.
Eh.
Back up that, yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's pretty low effort for us to go to that vault tour in Atlanta, I think, so we'll probably definitely go. And they haven't said what the tournament structure is going to be for that one yet, I don't think. A 3.
6.
This is the one with the slightly mismatched sleeves.
Yes.
Oh no. 3 deck sealed last you checked with a top cut that plays on Sunday. That's cool. I dig that. I'm on board.
All right. I am gonna say Logos.
Okay.
I'll play a Valent Analyst. And it's your turn.
I'll say Logos. I'll play a Neurosiphon. And I'll discard Effervescent.
Number 1.
Yeah, and I'll play Mother. That's it.
Okay. Well, I can't deal with her. I'm going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Blinding Light and say Logos. Actually, blinds my own guy here. I'm going to play a Bulwark. And I'm going to play a Horseman of Pestilence. So Mother will take 1. I'll play Horseman of War. I'm just going to let the Valent Analyst get rid of the stun. And then I'm going to play a Protectrix.
That's a lot of things.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
I draw.
I will play Sanctum. Give Mother a shoulder armor,
Oh, no.
which is pretty good. I'll play Take Hostages and Sigil of Brotherhood. That's it.
I don't think I can say anything other than Sanctum here because I have so much stuff on the table. I'm going to say Sanctum. I'm going to Reap with the Horseman of Pestilence.
Oh, whoops. My bad, Andrew. My bad. Don't hate me. It's fine. You're hedging your bets right now. I'm on the divinity.
3 deck sealed. I'm going to play... so my Protectrix is going to take 1 there. Because it's the only thing that doesn't have any armor. I'll play a Champion in Nafil. I'll play a Protect the Weak on, you know what, Horseman of Pestilence. And I'm gonna Reap with Protectrix, and that'll clear. I'll Reap with the Horseman of War and the Bulwark. And that'll send me to 6. That'll let me say check, and it will be your turn.
Okay. Well, I can't stop you. I'll say Logos, play a Mother, play Brain Eater, play Doc Bookton.
Oh boy.
Unstun this Mother. That's it.
Okay. So I will Forge. Is this worth saying Sanctum? I think it is. I think I get to use a lot of stuff. Yeah, I think I get to use enough stuff that it's worth it. So I'll say Sanctum.
Okay.
The Horseman of Pestilence is going to fight the Mother without shoulder armor. That'll do 1 damage to everything. I will have Champion Anafiel finish off Doc Bookton, and then I'll Reap with Protectrix to heal the Champion Anafiel. And then I'm gonna Reap with Horseman of War and the Bulwark. Alright, and that will be your turn.
Alright, say Untamed. I'll play a Ritual Balance, Giant Sloth, Murmook, Dust Pixie.
Ooh, boy.
Witch of the Eye.
Ooh, boy.
I'll discard Key Charge. And that is it. Say check with 6.
Can't stop you. I feel like I'm trapped in Sanctum again because I cannot let you activate with Witch of the Eye plus Giant Sloth. Seems very bad. So we'll say Sanctum again. I'm gonna Reap with the Protectrix, who's gonna heal the Horseman of Pestilence. Horseman of Pestilence is going to fight. I can run him into the biggest thing. So I'll have Horseman of Pestilence fight the Giant Sloth.
Okay.
That does 1 to everything.
Oh, because he's not taking damage, right? Okay.
Correct, from Protectrix.
Yeah.
So. Okay. I can have Horseman of War finish off the Witch of the Eye. Horseman will take 1 from that. He's got 2 armor from Bulwark, and he does not take the damage from Horseman of Pestilence. Champion Anafiel will Reap. And I don't want to go to 6 because I wouldn't be able to Forge because of the Murmook, and I couldn't Forge because of the Ritual Balance. So I guess I'll have the Bulwark kill the Murmook. The Bulwark will take 2 here. So he took 1. Took 1 for the Pestilence.
Gotcha.
So okay, that's my turn.
So I Forge?
Yeah, couldn't stop it.
Okay. So I'll say Logos. I will Dimension Door.
Oh no.
I'll steal 2 from you, these dudes with Reaping. Play Help from Future Self.
Oh no.
The Time Traveler.
Oh no.
What's up, Stormstrong? By the way, the Mind Warper emote is live now. for tier 1 subs. Couldn't catch last few streams. Now Nathan, Justin's Nathan. Yep. we body swapped.
Yes.
200 IQ plays by us to confuse you guys.
We moved to the basement, so
We were banished.
yeah, we banished ourselves.
Time Traveler, yeah. So we'll discard Effervescent. No reason to play it here. That is it.
Okay. That was on pretty here.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna say Logos, I guess. Finally, I'm gonna phase shift in a Gauntlet of Command. I'm gonna play a Bat Drone. I'm gonna put an Experimental Therapy on.
Does that make your basement the Shadow Realm? Yes, it does.
Put it on the Horseman of Pestilence.
It's a bit of an upgrade, yes. We don't have to deal with front door opening and closing squeaky noises anymore.
And the Valent Analyst is gonna reap.
We're much more isolated.
And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay.
Horseman of Pestilence is ready.
So I'll play Sanctum. Play Naffiel, play Bulwark. Play Whispering Reliquary, Hallowed Blaster. That's it.
Okay. I think I say Logos. Yeah, I'm gonna say Logos, and I'm gonna see if I can't force a key through here. The Horseman is gonna clear stun. The Valen Analyst is gonna reap. The Bat Drone is gonna fight the Brain Eater and steal one from you. I'm gonna play a Replicator, and I'm gonna play a Skippy Time Hog, so you can't use cards on the next turn. So that'll shut off the Ritual of Balance. Now you got plenty of what's its faces. You got plenty of Effervescence in the deck,
Yeah.
but maybe you don't have it, and I can force that through there. So all right. It is your turn.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. Play Murmook.
Okay, that'll stop it.
Play Dust Pixie.
Board's crowded now.
Yeah, it is. It's getting wild.
So I guess this is having multiple bulwarks.
Play an Ancient Bear. I'm trying to decide if I want to play the Save the Pack or not. If it does kill my mother, I get Bulwark, Protectrix, and Horseman of... what was that, War?
Yeah.
King Horseman of War is kind of bad if you ever play the Horseman of... what is it, Death?
Death, yeah.
Yeah.
I get him back.
So I think I don't want to do this. So I'm going to discard it.
Because it's kind of like taking 2 chains because you'll
Yeah,
lose Mother.
right.
So you'll draw 1 less card. Mother's nice to balance out the other chains that you may have. But okay. Alright, I guess we're going to say Brobnar. I'm going to drop a cannon. I am going to play War Song, so I'll gain an Amber each time a friendly creature fights. I'm going to play a Crump. I am going to Anger Crump. So gain 1 from the Anger and then gain 1 from the War Song. Crump is going to kill the Murmook.
Okay.
And he'll take 3 and I punch an Amber out of you with Crump's ability. I will now gauntlet the bat drone into the brain eater. So I'll get one from the war song, and then I'll steal one. And I gain one from the Valen Analyst. Alright. Puts me to 11. And then we've got a trimmer.
This board is such a mess.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm gonna trimmer. I feel like it's a waste to trimmer the Dust Pixie. But you're like incentivized to say Untamed on the next turn. You're incentivized to say Sanctum on the next turn. Well, you got the Sigil. Okay, so I'm gonna trimmer the Bulwark, which will get the Dust Pixie and the Champion. I didn't really want you fighting with the bear, but I don't think I can stop that now. So, all right, I'll say check with 11.
Okay.
And ready some stuff. All right, and then draw.
All right, I'll play Logos. Effervescent.
Okay, so I lose 5.
I'm gonna play Dexter.
Oh no.
Mother will attack Bat Drone. No, she can't. For the champion. Let's do power. Okay. That dang Bat Drone. I swear.
Oh yeah.
Probably that Horseman of Pestilence has to go.
I guess he could have done something last turn, but forgot about that.
Well, he's got to go, I think.
Okay.
So I'll attack him. She ends up taking 3.
He's 5.
2 armor.
Yeah.
And Time Traveler will attack a Replicator, I think.
Okay.
He can do some nasty stuff.
You could copy Protectrix, which would be pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, that's it. Oh, I have Effervescent. There we go.
Alright. All my hard work.
Oh, I wanted to pop Sigil and unstun these guys.
Yeah. That was part of the reason why I stunned him, because you had the Sigil. It would force you to use it at some point.
Pretty much had to use it.
Okay, if we say Logos... you didn't lose your 1 from the Effervescent.
Yep.
Alright, I guess I'll say Logos. Bat Drone is gonna fight Dexter. I'll steal 1. And then Skippy Time Hog will crash into Dexter, finish him off. Valen Analyst is gonna reap. And I'm gonna lab work. We'll stuff a card down under there. I will play another Valen Analyst. And I will play a Doc Bookton. Okay, that'll be my turn. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll say check with 9.
Okay.
And I draw 4.
Say Sanctum. Hallowed Blaster my mother for 3. I'll doorstep to heaven.
Okay.
Play play Protectrix, Champion Anaphil, and Seki. I'll Whispering Reliquary the Gauntlet of Command.
Okay.
And what else? Man, so much stuff on the board right now. So that's 2 Valen Analysts, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna kill both of those.
Okay. He doesn't take any because he's got Bulwark armor.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's it. Someone is indeed in trouble. I don't know who that someone is yet, though.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum, I think.
The board, I've never seen a board so butted up.
Yeah, not since like we first started playing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discard Doorstep to Heaven, and I am going to play Horseman of Famine, which is gonna kill the Dust Pixie. And I am going to Reap with Protectrix. Who does Protectrix heal?
There's like a white noise player hurt. I can check I think my fan's making some noise.
It would just put me right to sleep. Just
Yeah, no. This is ASMR first and foremost. Yeah, it's probably the fan from Mike Peter. I'll move the mic up a little bit, it might help.
See if that
It'll still be there, but
possibly lessened.
yep.
Yeah, I guess I could play Horseman of Famine on this side. I don't think this mattered. Alright, so Protectrix is gonna heal Horseman of War, I suppose. He can't take any damage. If he fights this turn, is he fighting this turn? Or am I just reaping? I think he's fighting. Actually, I don't want to heal him. I want to heal Bulwark. So Horseman of War is gonna crash. I got 9. I can kill this champion. So I'll send 5 into the champion, and then Bulwark will fight him and finish him off.
Okay.
And then I can Horseman of Death him back, and also get the Horseman of Pestilence.
Goodness.
And we'll have all the horsemen just hang out together in a big old friendly pile. Don't you just need to talk while you adjust these levels?
No, you're good.
Okay. Alright, let's play the Horsemen of War so my other guys can fight. I'll play Horsemen of Pestilence will do some damage to some people. Alright, I guess I'll have Crump kill this Bulwark.
Oh, he does too. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's totally dead. And then this Bat Drone is going to fight that champion in Nafil, and I'll steal 1. And I could send in Bookton. Sure, Bookton will finish off champion in Nafil. Then we'll play Horseman of Pestilence. So Bat Drone will take 1. Protectrix takes 1. Bulwark doesn't take any damage this turn. These guys don't take any damage. Champion in Nafil takes 1. Fine, we'll have Champion in Nafil finish off Seki. And he'll take 4.
Jeez.
Okay, say check with 7, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Alright. I'll say Logos. The Neurosiphon.
Oh my god.
Steal one of these.
Play
card.
Dexter.
Play a Dexter. Play Doc Bookton. Play Mother. This Mother. She's gonna kill one of these horsemans probably. That one's not so hot right now because of the bat run on the table. Pestilence is very annoying. Yeah, we'll fight Pestilence with Mother.
Okay.
That's it.
You've denied me my rightful forging yet again.
Yet again.
Okay, guess we're gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Hallowed Blaster. Protectrix is gonna reap, heal Champion and Nafil. Champion and Nafil. Who's he fighting? Could finish off this mother. It's been thorn in my side forever.
Yeah, she's definitely forever a nuisance.
So sure, yeah, we'll kill that mother. Famine will fight this mother.
Reap to kill drone, so you can reap to kill Dexter?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. These horsemen have to like trade. Have to go to 7, so Horsemen of Death will reap, and Bulwark will reap. Go 8. Horsemen of War. Do you want to trade with like Ancient Bear or Protectrix or Bookton? Maybe the Bookton. That's fine. I think Horsemen will trade with Bookton. I don't think there's any point in killing Dexter while you have Bookton on the table, because Bookton could just reap and draw him back. So I'll say check with 8, and I will draw 1.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. Ritual 1. Play a Full Moon. Play Hunting Witch. I can finally play stuff over here. Get 1. Play Witch of the Eye. Get 2.
Boy.
Play Giant Sloth. Get 2. Play Mermook. Get 2. Play Key Charge. To Forge.
Jeez.
Bear. What you gonna do, Bear? You kill that Bulwark? Thorn in my side for far too long.
Okay, the trade.
Trade, yeah. And that's it. So you do get to Forge, but for 7.
Yeah. I think I have to run back Sanctum, as much as I don't want to. I want to take a Brobnar turn, but I think I have to say Sanctum. I'm going to reap with Protectrix to heal the Horseman of Famine. He can't take damage. The Horseman of Famine is going to fight the Witch of the Eye and kill the Hunting Witch with his other ability. Champion Anafiel is going to fight the Giant Sloth. Can't let you just tap and gain 3. Champion Anafiel takes a beating in return. And then Horseman of Death, I guess, just reaps. And we can Hallowed Blaster Anafiel. Make him feel a little bit better. Alright, and it is your turn.
Okay. Say Sanctum. Play Take Hostages. Virtuous Works. Then I'm going to trade Protectrix into that Horseman of Famine.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
I can bounce your cannon.
Okay.
Blaster, not using it. Check with 8.
Alright, I'm going to put my archives in my hand. I will say Sanctum. I'm going to Doorstep. I am going to reap with Protectrix. Heal a Anafiel. Have a Anafiel kill the Mermook. Have the Horseman of Death kill Dexter. Takes 3. And I'll Hallowed Blaster.
Okay.
Okay. And it's your turn.
I guess I'll say Sanctum. Let's play this here. Sigil Brotherhood. Go to 6. That's it.
That's it.
Bounce your Outlet
Yeah.
Blaster. Yeah. Wow.
Couldn't threaten that turn. I wanted to threaten that turn, but I didn't have a solution for the following turn. I had the doorstep down here, and when you key charged, I wasn't able to because you like got a ton of amber.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I've had the doorstep down there forever. I can I'm ready for it. But then you key charged and got rid of it. So.
Yeah, a lot closer than it looked for a while, that's for sure. That was a crazy game.
Well, I couldn't ever capitalize. You had so much garbage on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the thing was, I generated. It was more than 4 turns in a row, right? That I threatened,
yeah,
and threatened like 8 plus each of those turns,
mm-hmm.
and you stopped me. So, I just don't. If you threaten 4 turns in a row and you can't forge a key in any of those turns, I think you're gonna have a hard time winning a game.
Yeah.
It's not for lack of trying at that point, It's just.
All right. Bet's going up. It's up now.
Yeah, it was a really good. Was a really good game.
And it had so much card advantage over the course of that game with the mother on the table too, so you should, it's impossible to deal with that with the shoulder armor.
Right.
You don't want to bet on any after that showing, yeah. I don't blame you. That's fair.
I love the way Logos Untamed decks end up playing a lot of times.
All that fuel for the amber generation was crazy. Because that was one problem that deck was having, was I was not able to generate amber very well, except for that one turn.
Yeah. I think I think board control was key in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. You feel like you being locked into Sanctum so many turns in a row hurt you ultimately?
Maybe, but I was threatening the whole time. It's hard to say that you misplay when you threaten 4 or 5 turns in a row.
Yeah.
When you're forcing your opponent to have an answer each time.
That's true.
And then they just do that. I can't see that being a misplay necessarily.
Yeah,
I think
especially with how your board was.
If you drew all 3 of your effervescents all at the same time, it might be a completely different story, right? Because then you would have to pitch one.
Yeah.
And so.
Real question is, should you have reaped instead of fight one of those times?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's tough to say. The problem, I guess, with a deck that has such an explosive Untamed side, you don't really want to give them
it's hard
stuff to do on the board.
All the creatures I had on the board were scary.
Yeah.
For one reason or another.
The Untamed stuff was really bad news.
And if you would have left a bunch of Logos guys, I would have had a bigger Dimension Door.
Yeah. Because this deck has 2 Dimension Doors, right? No, just one.
Just one, yeah. I think 2 is way too many.
Alright, so you are first. Yeah, it's really tough to say, because I feel like most of the time when I was fighting, I was also still threatening, so...
All right.
Yeah, exactly. If you go up to 8,
yeah, exactly.
A lot of times you're thinking, okay, well, I'm going to mulligan this hand.
Okay.
This is not the kind of hand to start with.
No.
The effervescent, key charge,
awful.
doorstep.
That's so awful. Yeah, that's really bad.
The thing is...
Because I stopped you from 11. I mean...
Yeah.
As that turn, I had doorstep in my hand. It was just better for me to effervescent, kill one. Next turn, let you go up again, doorstep.
Yeah. I mean, with Effervescent, Neurosiphon, Dimension Door, and Dexter, it's hard to really forge if the other person has 2 of those.
Yeah. I think you kind of have to threaten for 7 against that deck all the time, though.
Right, you have to threaten for 7 because of Murmook.
Yeah.
Of which there are 2.
Yeah.
And
Ritual Balance.
And Ritual. So with Ritual, yeah, I mean you basically have to threaten for 8 every turn against it.
And then you just get hit with an effervescence. There's 3 of those.
Yeah.
That's just, it's brutal.
It's it's like a brutal combination of stuff.
Yeah.
So, and the big thing is I was not able to deal with that mother for so long.
Yeah.
That it didn't matter that you were taking chains here and there.
Maybe at some point you should have smashed 2 dudes into her, taking like a down trade.
Yeah,
it's tough to do that.
Right, but I mean, like, I needed those guys for Amber,
Yeah.
so yeah, I don't know. So hard to say.
All right, I'll start with the Gauntlet Command.
All right, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna pitch Dimension Door and Effervescent, and then I'm gonna Help from Future Self.
That makes sense.
So
Yeah.
just get those shuffled back in. I don't want those now. I'd much rather have those later. All right, we'll get old Timmy T.
Timmy T.
Tim E. Traveller. Who could have guessed that Coach Ferratu was a vampire? Alright, we'll play Time Traveler and draw 2. I'm going to discard this Effervescent. A little bit. There's more where that came from.
Yep.
Alright, and draw.
I'll say Brobnar, play a Crump. I'll Gauntlet the Crump into the Time Traveler.
Yeah, so that was something I felt like I drew in the wrong order. At the end of the game, my hand was like 6 Brobnar cards because you bounced my artifacts.
Yeah, an Anger and Reap with the Valdir.
Sure. The Brobnar dudes are much better at trading with the Sanctum guys in this deck.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play a Seki and play a Shoulder Armor on him. And your turn. I'll draw 2.
That's a big boy. That's a big old boy.
He's a large lad. He's an absolute unit.
Yeah. All right, I'll say Logos. Play Valent Analyst. Skippy Time Hog. Lab work. That's it.
All right, I'm going to say Untamed. I'm going to discard a Key Charge, which kind of sucks, but kind
Absolute unit. He's a specimen.
I'm going to play Full Moon and 2 Murmooks.
Oh my.
Okay, your turn to draw.
Well. Say Brobnar? It's tough to argue with 2 analysts on the table and Gauntlet of Command.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pick up the Archive. I will send Crump into a Murmook.
Yep.
I will Reap with Valdir. I will Gauntlet of Command the Valdir into a Murmook. So he's got 6 power and 4 armor. So
Yes,
he's 10 to die.
10 to kill him.
Freaking Valdir can't even kill him, which is upsetting. So like I have an Anger. I'll Anger the Skippy Tom Hog into him.
Okay.
Just to go to 7. That's it.
All right. I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to Neurosiphon. Discard this Dimension Door. Play a Doc Bookton and a Mother. Don't stop you from forging. And it's your turn. I'll draw up to 7.
Alright. I will say Sanctum. Play Bulwark.
That might have been an argument for positioning, right?
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to Blinding Light for Sanctum first.
Okay.
Play Horseman of Pestilence, which is going to kill Crump, which is unfortunate, but sacrifices must be made. Play Protectrix. Well, that's it.
Okay. We're gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Whispering Reliquary and a Sigil Brotherhood. And I'm gonna play a Champion of Nafil. Seki's gonna clear a stun. And it is your go. I will draw 3 up to 7. I'll say check with 6.
A lot of big old boys over there. Alright, we'll say Brobnar, I think. Play Cannon. Play a War Song.
Some healthy lads.
I wish I could somehow fight twice with this dude, but it's not happening. So, what can you fight? I guess Anafil makes the most sense. He'll send him into Anafil. I get to get one from the War Song. And use Gauntlet of Command. So I get 2 from the Analysts. I will fight with the Horseman of... Or do I send this Protectrix and the Mother? Yeah, let's just send the Protectrix and the Mother.
Okay.
And I get 1 for the War Song for that. That's it.
Alright, so I do Forge. Alright, gonna say Untamed. Gonna play 2 Witch of the Eyes and an Ancient Bear. And play a Ritual of Balance. And that will be my turn. I will draw 3, and I will tell you to go ahead.
Alright.
This deck does not do well with stuff that's already on the board. It does not have ways to like get in there and fight. No Zakiels.
It just kind of keeps putting threats down.
Yeah.
That's its defense. Okay. So I'll say Sanctum.
There's no reason not to drop the artifacts for Justin. He might as well drop the artifacts as soon as he gets them, because if he's got multiple out, then I may not be able to reliquary them all back.
Yeah.
So I've been needing to kill these Valen Analysts for an eternity, but oh, I forged. This is flipped. Where's Stormstrong at?
Yeah. I'll send the Horseman of Pestilence and Witch of the Eye.
Okay.
This dies. This does not take damage.
No, he's got Bulwark.
Bulwark will kill the other Witch of the Eye.
He'll take another one because he took one from the Horseman.
Yep. Play Horseman of Death.
Okay.
Play.
You had none of the other ones?
I don't think I have any other in there.
Petting a cat. Alright. Fair enough.
Petting a cat. That's fair. Yep. We are pro cat pets. Play Champion of Nafil. Play Protect the Weak. Say check with 6.
Okay, guess we'll say Sanctum. Actually, I don't have to say Sanctum. I can Sigil. Sanctum gets the most cards out of my hand, though. So, we will say Sanctum. I will Doorstep, which I feel is a little premature. I'm going to Whispering Reliquary the Gauntlet. That's the most damaging one. I will play a Hallowed Blaster. I'm going to play a Take Hostages, and I'm going to send Seki into Nafil. Sure. I'll kill Champion of Nafil with Seki.
Well, already had one artifact in play, so you could just bounce that one. So if it's limiting draws, then that's what it's going to do that anyway for the Gauntlet I would have had in play. This way, at least if I can call Brobnar on a future turn, I can play more artifacts.
He's dead.
Reliquary is always going to be something you can only play around if you never play any more artifacts the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I think this deck at least wants to try to get turns out with the Reliquary.
I think there's just too much upside with the analysts.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's my turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay. I'll say Sanctum. I'm going to Doorstep. Play... Well, let's see what I want to do first.
This is a grindy match.
It is.
By the way.
It's very grindy.
This is probably the most grindy, like non-shadow, non-disc decks that I've seen.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this guy into Bookton.
Okay.
I'm gonna Reap with these two. Play Horseman of War. And that's it. Say check with 7. We've had a lot of games like that with non-shadows, non-disc decks recently. Maybe not non-disc, but definitely non-shadows.
Yeah.
I can't remember what matchup it was, but we haven't had a ton of shadows in this, but we've had a lot of grindy matchups that have a lot of amber control in them.
Alright, we're going to say Logos. I'm going to drop Mother, and I'll play an Effervescent. Blow up 3 from you. And so we've got a chain. I'll lose the chain and draw 2.
Okay.
Alright, and it's your turn.
Alright, I'll say Logos. Play a Badron. Play Replicator. And I'll phase shift. What do I want to phase shift? This guy? This guy? One of these guys? I'll phase shift to Trimmer.
Okay.
And then this analyst gets to do something, so he'll Reap. That's it.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to Hallowed Blaster Seki. I'm going to Whispering Reliquary the Cannon. Yeah, I just don't want you activating your artifacts. We're going to play a Champion of Nafil. Seki will clear a stun. Play a Bulwark. Play a Protectrix. And then Virtuous Works. And that'll be my turn. I'll draw up to 7 with Mother.
Okay. Alright, we're starting to get butted up again.
Yep.
Alright, I'll say Logos. Play Doc Bookton. Play Doc Bookton. Bat Drone. Bat Drone will fight Protectrix.
Okay.
So I'll steal one. Play. Oh, I guess I'll Reap with Replicator. So you can use any Reap ability. So we can capture one, we can draw a card, we can heal something. Drawing a card seems like possibly the best. I mean, if I just draw a card and it's not a Logos card, it's basically do nothing. So that's something to consider. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, so maybe just capturing one is good. Although he's pretty easy to kill, but it forces you to kill him. Healing something up, I gotta heal my Bulwark, which I think if he's gonna die, he's gonna die anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna capture one. And then Analyst, I can Reap and go to 8. So yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. I will say Logos. Mother's going to clear the stun. We're going to pop Sigil because I got 4 dudes to use here, which seems
good.
pretty good. I am going to Effervescent first, so I'll get a chain. I'll lose lose 1, but keep you off that key. I will drop a Brain Eater and a Dexter, and
I remember when I had Amber.
Seki's just the cudgel. I think I just have to use him to, like, as much as I want to reap with him to start capturing.
That beat on people.
Because you'd have to send like 2 guys into him to kill him. I think this one is basically as good as gone for you, because you'd much rather like reap with 2 guys. So Seki's gonna punch the Horseman of Death to death. Bulwark is gonna kill the Bat Drone. Seki did take 1. I guess I'll Protectrix and heal Seki.
Okay.
And Champion Anaphael. Kill a Replicator. I think so. It's like, or I could finally be rid of this Valen Analyst. Not that he's getting to do a whole lot here. Champion Anaphael will kill a Replicator. Okay. That's my turn. I will draw 3. I'm sorry, I'll draw 2 and lose my chain. Oh no.
Oh wow.
Oh no, I took the
Oh, okay. That's fine.
That's the stage directions.
Okay. So I'll
Alright, I gotta
say
shuffle.
Say Logos. Reap with Bookton. Play a Brain Eater. Play a Phase Shift. Play Crump with Phase Shift. Reap with Analyst. And that's it. I think we were done with like 2 matches last time.
Yeah.
Last stream.
Yeah.
By this time.
This one is not a. We're not blazing like we were. Okay.
Non-stealing matches are much more interesting to watch. Yeah. There's the only stealing I think is Dimension Door.
I guess I'm gonna say Untamed here. I'm gonna discard this, save the pack, since I'm effectively trading an Ancient Bear for a Bulwark, which is kind of whatever. We're gonna clear the Ancient Bear. I'm gonna Ritual Balance you. And get ready, board. Here comes more.
Oh God.
Okay, we're gonna play Hunting Witch. Dust Pixie. Murmook. Giant Sloth. Alright. That's my turn. I will draw 6 cards. Until you check with 9.
Alright. I'll say Sanctum. All doorstep to heaven.
Okay.
I will discard Haloblaster. Play Horseman of Famine. Destroy the Dust Pixie.
Dust Pixie, no.
Goodbye, Dust Pixie. Horseman of War will fight the Murmook. Bulwark will fight the Hunting Witch. That is it. That turn is why you bet on Nathan. That's fair. That Untamed turn was just waiting to happen. 4 gets... Yeah, you're right. 1 damage because of the bulwark. Yep.
Alright, I'm going to say Sanctum. I will play a Sigil. And Reliquary the Sigil back. Play it again. I'm going to Virtuous Works. Both doorsteps are gone, so
Yeah.
I think that's the... this is like the green light. Yeah, I think it's just Reap out.
I forgot there were 2 doorsteps in this deck.
Yeah, it's like a really good deck.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll Reap those 4 times. I'll go to 14.
14.
Hallowed
Alright.
Blaster this Ancient Bear.
Here's where I booked in Phase Shift Doorstep. That's the only way I can stop 14. I guess I don't have to right now. So.
Okay, that's me. I'll say check. I'll
Yeah.
draw 2 cards. Oh, he got to capture 1.
Alright, I'll say Brobnar. I'm gonna blood money on something, whatever I'm gonna end up killing here.
It's all okay. So there's all kinds of good targets.
Yeah. Mother, I can't attack. Sloth, I could just trade the Crump for. Dexter is okay too, yep. Dexter at least lets me go right to 7.
The only problem with Dexter is I have like a million ways to draw cards.
Yeah.
Invisible.
Yeah. I'm in a bad situation. I think I just have to kill the Sloth. I'll trade with Sloth.
Okay.
I'll play a Troll. Play Cannon, Gauntlet. I've been buttoned up my hand forever. That is it. So check with 6.
Alright, so Forge for 6. And we got the key charge to close it out.
Okay, yeah.
I could have, if I had like 0 amber, I think I could have key charged this turn because I had full moon with 2 dudes. I could ritual you. I could sigil to use my sanctum dudes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, that
I
deck.
think it's like there's like some breaking point in the game where this deck just like rockets ahead and that deck can't answer.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened to me where I was like
The lack of board control, and then so many stuff you have to deal with.
Yeah, you were like
or lose.
slightly ahead, but then you like start falling a little bit behind, and then you're way behind.
Yeah, well, it's the one in team turn that just like skyrockets you into oblivion.
Right.
And then the key charge just finishes the game. Gives me no chance to come back. So that was good. I like this deck. It's very
the deck is sweet.
very powerful, very fun.
Not that the Disciple was necessarily a bad deck.
No, it was definitely good. It was one of the better Horseman decks we've had.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so moving into the. Well, this is the good one, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Put that one in the good pile,
Wherever that is.
wherever that may be.
Which kind of piles of decks.
The Divinity, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and this is Stout and Bitterly Gross Cow. This should also be another. It should be like a grindy matchup in the Shadows Dis way.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. So I'll start with Stout.
Imagine if Doorstep was common.
Yeah, it'd be pretty silly. Okay.
I'll have to look at both these decks. Neither has Arise. Both have Gateway, which was definitely a card that felt like it was missing that last matchup. Cal has 3 Tourettes, whereas Stout has 2 Tourettes.
That's a lot of Tourettes.
Both decks have 2 Schulers.
God.
Cal has a Pit Demon. Both have Bait and Switch. Cal has Miasma. Stout has 2 Nerve Blasts and a Relentless Whispers, which is gross. But Cal has 2 Pawn Sacrifice and a Long Fused Mines to just blow stuff up. Also has Speed Sigil, which I have no idea if that gets played or not, but Subtle Maul is in this deck, which could make a difference over a long game. Both decks have Dimension Door. Cal has 2 copies of it. This deck has Scrambler Storm, which is actually pretty huge. Because you could set up a big turn, then Scrambler Storm to like avoid the bait and switch. So,
Cal does not have Skippy.
Yeah, neither deck has Skippy. Stout has Dysania. Both decks have Dysania, actually. Is there anything that archives? There's a Sloppy Lab Work.
Yeah.
So this deck can archive, so this Dysania is better. So yeah, unless one of these has Library of the Damned, it doesn't. Okay, so yeah, okay, and not the Shadows card. Who's on which deck on this one?
I am on Stealth.
Okay.
This would be a totally different kind of game.
Skippy Nightmare. Skippy Nightmare, I think, was Guru Workaborn Cooper.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. So yeah, these share all houses, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like the house combo you want to see when you open up a deck too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does
If I'm
this one
like
have-
playing Sealed or whatever.
Yeah. Well, this one does not have library access, so you do. Okay.
Cal has library access. Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
The Sania is rare. That's interesting.
Yeah. She could be in the next set.
Yeah,
So,
true. I
something.
mean, I like the card. It's a good like anti-archive card. Prefer Shadows Untamed slash Brobnar. Yeah, I dig that too.
I
also
like
dig that.
I like Logos Disc Brobnar. That probably is my favorite combo. Though I couldn't point to a specific deck that had that combo that's very good. Part of that's probably just the residual love for the Naturalist who camouflages Breakfast, because that deck was so good.
At least we thought it was.
Yeah. Well, I think it absolutely beats a certain type of deck.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I would love to have the Naturalist in a Triad. I think it would be so. It beats like Amber and creatures.
Yeah.
It just houses those. So now I think it probably loses to like regular Shadows, and it also loses to like key charge stuff, like the ability to forge out of phase and whatnot. But I think it absolutely destroys decks that rely on creatures to do anything.
Yeah.
Just because it was so good at killing them, and it could blow up so much Amber. So
We have to get used to being able to kill creatures again, because last match we were not able to, except by fighting.
6. Also 6 again. I rolled 66 sixes in a row.
Okay. Sure.
Alright, I guess I'll say Shadows. I'll drop a Dodger.
All right.
Go.
I'll say Dis. Play Tendrils of Pain. Do one to him. Play Charette and Ember Imp. That's it.
Okay. Gonna say Logos. Gonna Twin Bolt the Ember Imp and the Charette. I'll play a Spectral Tunneler, and I'll play a Dexter. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
All right. I'll say Logos. I'll Scrambler Storm so you can't play actions. Play a Dysania. Play an Analyst. Play a Doc Bookton.
Alright. I will say Shadows. I'm going to have Dodger kill the Analyst and steal one. And then I'm going to drop an Umbra and a Nexus. And it is your turn. Draw 2.
Something I realized the past week is if you're a starting player and have chains, unless your opening hand is stupid good, you should always mulligan. It's let you lose a chain the second turn.
Oh, you would lose a chain on your first turn, right? Because
Yeah, you draw one less card, right?
You would be at 6 from the mulligan, or you'd be at whatever from the mulligan. -1, and then you would play your card for the turn. You'd be -1 card. So
Yeah. Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'll play a Subtle Maul. I will Relentless Whispers the Dodger.
okay.
So I steal one. Play Urchin. Steal one. Play. I guess I'm gonna play Urchin here. Play Shadow Self there. That's it.
All right. I will say Logos. I'm gonna Spectral Tunneler the Dexter, and I'll Dimension Door, and I'll Reap with Dexter, which will let me draw a card and steal one from you. I will then Sloppy Lab Work, archive a card, and discard Fear. And that will be my turn. I will draw 3.
Say Logos. Play Bat Drone. Reap with Bookton. Desania. Kill the Umbra. Play an Archaeologist, and then Knowledge is Powered, archive a card. That is it.
Okay. I'm going to say Dis. I'm going to Gateway. I think the board is too unmanageable at this point. Dexter goes there. I can drop a Tourette and a Pit Demon. So I don't have to feel as bad about not having, like... I have, like, good stuff to go with it.
Yeah.
So, it's not like I'm gatewaying defensively. So, draw 2. Lose a chain.
Say Dis. I'll play a Lash. I'm gonna discard Soul Snatcher, which I would have played had you not Gateway. And I'll play 2 Shoulders. And that's it.
Yeah, that would have been brutal.
Yep.
I'm kind of sad to see my Nexus go. I wanted to like get some use out of Nexus, but I don't think there's like a good way to do that right now. Okay, I guess I'm gonna say, yeah, it's actually a pretty good time for this. I'll say Logos. I'm gonna drop a Dexter. I'll put an Experimental Therapy on the Pit Demon, which could be pretty good. I'm gonna Fogify, so that'll let me like at least get the Pit Demon ready. And actually, I'm gonna drop Dexter on this side.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn. I drop a Chain and I draw 3.
I'll say Shadows. And play Magda the Rat. Play Secret Needle. Play Naughty the Thief. Play Old Bruno. Subtle Maul, yeah.
Ooh, okay, that could be good. By good, I mean bad.
Yeah.
It could be bad for me.
Could be great.
I got one card in particular I don't want you to get.
Shadow Self.
Shadow Self's a good one. I can live without him, but I didn't want you. Okay, it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. We are going to say Shadows. I'm gonna drop a Dodger. Pit Demon's gonna clear the stun, and we are going to Pawn Sacrifice. And I'm gonna blow up Dexter and get Naughty the Thief and Old Bruno. Really didn't want you to like untap him with those guys.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn. Drop my last chain, draw 3.
I'll say dis. I'm gonna fear the pit demon. Schuler will crash into turret. I'm gonna poltergeist the spectral tunneler to use it on my Schuler. He will reap. I'll draw a card. That is it. So I'll lash you. So I check with 7.
Okay. I'm not crazy about this, but I think it's the only play I can make this turn. I'm gonna say dis on Hysteria. Does stop you from forging because Magda leaves play, but I'm not thrilled about giving you 2 Schulers that you can just use again. I'll play Charette, play Eater of the Dead, and play a Pit Demon. Alright, that'll be my turn. I will draw 4.
Alright. So I'll say dis. I'm gonna pick up my archive. I'm gonna gateway. And then I'll play 2 Schulers. And that's it. I don't drop a chain. I'll lash you, I guess. So I say check with 7.
Can't stop you. I guess I say Shadows, and I think we turn this game up to an 11. Play Speed Sigil.
Oh god.
Play a Long Fused Mines. Play an Umbra. Umbra will fight a Schuler and steal 1. And then I'm going to pawn sacrifice that Umbra. And yeah, that'll be my turn. I'll say check with 7.
Dodger back in Nathan's hand from Hysteria? No, Dodger is dead from the gateway, right? No.
Yeah. Did I didn't Hysteria Dodger back.
Oh, you didn't return it back?
Oh,
you played
man,
Hysteria?
I bet I didn't have anybody in play, I don't think.
After you Hysteria'd? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I
must
put
have
it back in
forgot.
his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we have a way to repair that board state.
Yeah, I think you just have to say you discarded him or something.
Yeah. I don't think we have a good way to repair that board state. I can draw 1 less card this turn.
Yeah, because it would have kind of chained you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's total miss on my part.
So I'll forge.
Oh, bait and switch. I just know it. Fucking know it.
I'll bait and switch you.
My god, this friendship is over. Again.
Yet again. Play a Magda. Play Hidden Stash. I'll settle Malia.
I have definitely got something I want you to get rid of.
Schuler?
It's not a Schuler.
Magda will reap. Stout is nasty, indeed. That is it.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna say dis. I'm gonna play a Schuler. I'll play a Tourette. Yeah, I wanted both those Schulers because I double Schuler you since you've like quadruple Schulered me. Okay, so my Schuler. I trade with your Schuler. I think so. I'll trade Schulers off just because you can. You could trade him into Tourette. So if you want to trade Magda into Tourette, it's like a break-even kind of situation. So, all right, that's my turn. I will draw and tell you to go ahead. Holy crap! Okay.
Alright, I'll say logos. I'll pick up archive. Play Escatera. Play an Osmo Martianologist. Play Dimension Door. I'm gonna twin bolt these two. And then I think I'm just gonna trade the Escatera into the Charette.
Okay.
And that's it. Drop chain, draw 3.
Alright, you're at 8.
Yep.
Alright, let's take a look at the deck list. I could gamble here. I have like a 1 in 3 of it working out in my favor. But instead, I'm just gonna put my archives into my hand and say Logos. I'll play Library Access.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a Dimension Door. Okay, it would have paid off. The gamble would have paid off. I'm gonna play a Dexter and draw, and I'll play a Mother and draw. I'll play a Dysania, and you've already gone through your archives.
So many less creatures on the board in this matchup.
Yeah. A lot more fragiles. I don't know if there's an armor between the two decks. I don't think.
You draw one.
So draw.
Yep.
I'll play Dimension Door again.
Okay.
I'll play Valent Analyst. I'll play Spectral Tunneler. Okay. And Dexter, I believe, is just going to reap.
Steals one.
Yeah. Okay, that's my turn. Draw 1 because of Mother. And I will tell you to go ahead. You do forge. As much as I tried to stop you from forging.
Okay. Let's do that. Or this. Alright, I'll say Dis. Play Turret. Play a Life Ward. I'll lash you. Turret will attack the Valent Analyst. That is it. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. Draw my last chain.
Alright, I'm going to say Dis. I'm going to discard the Gateway. I will play a Life Ward. I'm going to control the weak for Logos. I'm going to drop a Pit Demon, who I will just use and steal 1 from you. I'll drop this Turret, I guess. May as well. There's plenty more Turrets where that came from. And I'm going to long Fuse Mines just to kill the Osmo. I mean, I got a feeling you might play more creatures on the following turn. I don't really want you to be able to use him on a turn where you're forced into Logos. So, alright. I'll draw up to 7.
Okie doke. I'll say Logos because I have to. So I'll Twin Bolts on Mother and Pit Demon. Play a Dysania. Knowledge is power, archive a card. Asania will. Attack something. Perhaps. Maybe I do this with the twin bolt, and then no, because I can't kill the mother by the way. So I would have to kill that mother that way. I think that's fine. I don't like you having that.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and crack the life ward so you can't play creatures.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. I will say dis. I am going to fear your Tourette, and then pop a life word.
Okay.
I will steal one with a pit demon, and then I'll reap with Tourette.
Let's go to 9. Okay.
All right. I will say check. Tell you to go ahead.
Feeling like I just want to make you pay 9. So I'll say dis. I'll lash you. And I'm going to go ahead and gateway. Since this doesn't have a bad effect on me right now.
Yeah, I was trying to get into a situation where I could actually let that do something to you.
Yeah.
Never could. So.
I'm going to discard Tourette. I'm going to play Tendrils.
Okay. That's the one from Dexter, so you get another.
Oh, okay. That is it.
All right. Spend the 9 and Forge. All right. I am gonna say Shadows. I'll bait and switch for 1. I think that's like another case of where ordering was really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had bait and switch at the great time, and I never did. So I was behind. Case in point of why I hate bait and switch.
Yeah.
A pawn sacrifice, there's nothing there. We're going to play a Nexus, and we're going to reap with this Nexus, and we use your Subtle Maul, which I feel pretty good about after you've had to chain yourself. I'll take that. We'll go ahead and throw out this Miasma. I think there's probably a chance where I might need that to stay in the game, but I need to like get to some action. Alright, drop to 6. And it's your turn.
Okay. Say Logos. Play Archaeologist. Play Escatera to gain 1. Play Scrambler Storm. So you can't play action cards. Novi Archaeologist. Archiving Scrambler Storm seems pretty good. So I think I'm going to do that. You have Desania in that deck, don't you?
It's in the discard.
It's in the discard, okay. I would like a confirmation.
Confirmation.
Okay.
Confirmed.
So, yeah.
You have over 300 confirmed Dysania kills.
That is it.
I want to say Logos. I want to say Shadows. This is the only thing I don't want to say. I'm going to say Dis. I'll play an Umbra.
You say Shadows, you mean?
Sorry, Shadows. Okay. Umbra will attack the Novu Archaeologist. I'll steal one. Then I'll reap with the Nexus. and I'll use your. I'm like tempted to say Lash, tempted to say Subtle Maul.
Why Lash?
The reason I'm tempted to say Lash is that you can't lash me,
okay.
and I can maybe force through this key.
Yeah.
But I think Subtle Maul is better, because I think making your turns worse is just better. So, okay. Bookton's not a bad one to get rid of. Okay. And I'll say check with 6, and I'll draw 1.
Alright. Say Shadows. Pick up Archive. Play Nadia the Thief. Then Nerve Blast to kill Umbra. Then Nerve Blast to put 2 on Nexus. And I'll Secret Needle the Nexus to get 1. Steal 1 with Naughty. And play Hidden Stash to archive a card. Say check with 7.
We gamble. Okay, I'll say this. I'll Hysteria and play a Tourette. Tourette will just reap. And it's your turn. Draw 2.
I'll say Dis. Play a Schuler. Take 1. I'll Fear the Tourette. Play Ember Imp. Lashia. Reap. That's it. Check with 8, 9.
Alright, guess I'll say Logos. I think I've lost. I'll play a Library Access. I'll Twin Bolt the Ember Imp and the Schuler.
Okay. That may have been the play there, player hurt.
I will Fogify. I think if you Scrambler Storm, I think I just lose.
Yeah.
I will Sloppy Lab Work. I mean, I don't.
I was just thinking you could play Charette again and stop me again.
You were at 9, so Tourette's not enough by yourself.
Well, if I had played Logos, right?
If you played Logos?
If I had played Logos, yeah.
I'll play a Dexter and draw.
I think I would have gone to 8 had I played Logos and done that.
I guess I'll Experimental Therapy your Schuler and draw.
Okay.
Didn't hit Dimension Door. I guess I'll use him. I'll Reap with Dexter. Draw. Yeah, that's game.
Okay.
I have double Schuler Tourette in my hand now.
Yeah.
But
what a game.
Yeah.
I could see cards being drawn in a slightly different order in that deck winning, though.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think Control the Weak is the big one. If you can control the weak and stop it and like force through a key.
What is this? Oh, yep. Felt different. All right.
Yeah, Hidden Stash is good. I wonder why it isn't. I wonder why Hidden Stash is in Shadows.
You wonder why it's in Shadows?
Yeah, other than like thematically. Since Shadows is already so good.
Yeah, I know, right? Shadows gets good cards. It's the blue of Keyforge. It is the blue of Keyforge, that's true. Alright, bet is up. There's a hair on the table. Get it out of here.
Alright, Stout.
Mars is about to have a lot of good cards. I'm excited for Mars to be good.
I think Mars is fine now.
It is. You just have the right
But
combination of cards. There's just too many bad Mars cards.
Was the disparity between Mars sides is so large.
Right. One of my best decks has Library of the Damned and Hidden Stash. It's really nice to hide the good Dis and Shadows cards until you want them. Yeah, of course. Too many Mars cards that don't play nice together. Yeah, it's absolutely true. Bait and switch Maverick into Mars. Well, that's how to make a Mars deck good, right?
Yeah, that would make it pretty good.
Yep.
And I don't think it's that the Mars cards don't necessarily play well together. I think it's more that you need Mars cards to be alive for the rest of the Mars to be good.
Yep. Once you have that turn where all your Martians lived, then you're usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Your next turn is usually insane. Mars needs Velcro. To stick to the board? Yep.
Super glue. Some Loctite. Some Bondo. Some Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
I'm going first. If Bait and Switch is in my opening hand, I'm just gonna Hyper Mulligan.
Hyper Mulligan.
Alright, this is good.
I think I should Hyper Mulligan. Because Bait and Switch is my opening hand.
Okay, I think I'm going to say that I keep.
It's actually crazy how different these game matchups are.
Yeah, so this is not... I felt like that previous matchup, the decks were very close.
Yeah.
Even though they had a completely different side. These decks are... While they share like some similar cards,
yeah.
I feel like they played different games.
Definitely. I can't even imagine what would happen if I had dropped that Soul
Snatcher.
Soul Snatcher, yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been a crazy game. Alright.
Alright. I'm going to play New Archaeologist, and it is your go.
Okay, I'll play Dis. Play Life Ward. Eater of the Dead, and I'll fear the Archaeologist.
Okay.
Triple Squawker Zookeeper deck, and I'll get back to you on the power level. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I'd take that all day.
I will Twin Bolt the Eater of the Dead, and then Scrambler Storm you, and then replay my Novi Archaeologist. You really wanted to archive that Scrambler Storm. And it is your turn.
Okay. Can't play actions.
Cannot.
I'll play Logos. I'm gonna play a Mother, and I'll go and crack the Life Ward.
Okay.
That's it.
I will Shadows. I'm going to play a Seeker Needle at a Hidden Stash. We'll shove that little filler down there. And I'll draw 3. It's your turn.
I'll say Dis. Play Tourette. Which kind of sucks. I got these two Schulers here. Eater of the Dead might just have to slam into that Archaeologist before he does some scary stuff.
Spooky.
Spooky stuff. So
Spooky,
we'll trade there.
Scary.
And that's it. What I don't know is if this deck, in fact, uses the speed sigil better than that deck. I feel like it might, but it's very, very close.
It has a lot of dudes that were really, really good.
Yeah.
Dang. I guess I'll say Dis. I'll play Lash of Broken Dreams, play a Tourette, and an Ember Imp. I'm just kind of like marching guys to their death. Alright. And your turn. I'll draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. Play a Speed Sigil. Play a Dodger. Slam into the Ember Imp. Even though I don't get to steal one, so unfortunate. Play Shadow Self. Play a Long Fuse Mines. Play Miasma. And that's it.
Put my archives in my hand, and I'm going to say Dis. And I'm going to Poltergeist the Long Fuse Mines. It'll go to the Shadow Self.
Okay.
And then I'm going to crash my Tourette into your Tourette. No, sorry, your mother. Then I'm going to play Schuler. I'll lash you for good measure. Then I'm going to send Schuler into the Shadow Self. All the damage is over here from those earlier games.
Yeah.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Draw one.
Check out this deck real quick. Okay. So if I say Dis, I'll control the weak for Logos, and I'll reap 3 times. I hope you can't stop me. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to Twin Bolt. I'll kill the Shadow Self and Tourette. And then I'm going to Knowledge his power and have to archive the least the least valuable card in my hand, which I think is this. Okay, I'll say check with 6, and I'll draw 3.
Alright, I'll Forge. So I'll play Logos. I'm going to play Desania. Sloppy lab work.
You get 1 from Desania.
I did, I think, yeah. So archive a card and discard a card, discard Pawn Sacrifice. And I'll play a Dexter. And that's it.
Okay. I will say Shadows.
Is the free reap? Oh, Desania reap, yeah.
I'll play Subtle Maul.
My bad. Cheating into play.
Play an Urchin and steal 1. I'm gonna Nerve Blast Dodger.
Dodger.
And then I'll Seeker Needle Dodger to death.
To death.
And then Urchin is gonna reap. Go to 9. And I will say check. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay. I will say Shadows and pick up Archive. Play a Dodger. I'm gonna bait and switch. So I got a 5, 6.
Yep.
I will play Nexus. I'll attack the Urchin.
Okay.
Steal 1. Pawn sacrifice a Schuler. Do that. And that is it. Check with 8.
Okay. I will say shadows. I'm gonna bait and switch. I'm gonna play a Naughty. I'll play a Magda. And I'm gonna subtle maul you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
That seems like it was probably the least bad card to get. I'll use Naughty. And I'll Seeker Needle the Nexus.
Okay.
Okay. Your turn, I draw 3. So check with 9.
So check with 9. So if I called shadows, I could play this. Fight. Fight. Okay. So say shadows. I'm gonna play an Umbra. So fight Magda. Steal 1. Fight Magda.
Steal
3. Take 4. Nexus will reap and use the Seeker Needle or Subtle Maul. I think Subtle Maul is probably fine. Yeah, we'll Subtle Maul you. Or I could lash you to stop me from lashing me. But I think you're going to call Dis. It's pretty highly likely you'll call Dis. Yeah, I'll get the lash. I'll get the lash.
Okay.
That's it. Check with 8.
Okay. I will say shadows. I'm going to Seeker Needle with Dodger. I'm going to Old Bruno.
Old B.
Old Bruno's going to kill Umbra. I'm going to Subtle Maul you. If I could have forced you to play that, I would have.
Yeah.
I'll Naughty. I'll say check with 7. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay.
I'll draw 1.
Say logos. I will library access. I'm gonna twin bolt those 2. I'll draw a card.
Was the library access in your hand when I Subtle Mauled you twice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Play Dimension Door. Draw a card.
Man.
I'll reap.
Jeez.
With these guys. I'll play Experimental Therapy on Desenia. Draw. Play an Analyst. Draw. Play Dimension Door. Draw. That's it. Check with a bunch. 10. Oh, Analyst comes into play untapped. I think he slams in a Schuler.
Okay.
There's no real reason to go to 11. I guess he could have reaped and stolen 1. That's fine. He'll slam in a Schuler.
Okay. I'm gonna say Dis. I will use Lash.
Okay.
I'll play Schuler. I'll play a life. I'm gonna discard life for it.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
afford you to.
That'd be really bad.
Actually, yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I will fear Nexus anyway.
Okay.
But I can't afford to let you. I have seen what happens in games where that occurs. And Schuler, what do you do, man?
What do you even do?
I know you got other Tourette's over there. I'm gonna reap, and I'm gonna hate every second of it. Knowing that I'm not gonna get a Forge a key on the next turn. Your turn. I'll draw.
So I forge for 9.
Yes.
Okay. I'll play this. I'm gonna discard Hysteria. Play a Pit Demon. Play 2 Tourette's.
See, I knew I wasn't gonna get to forge anything.
Yeah.
I knew that shit.
Steal 1 with Pit Demon. Schuler, trade with Schuler.
Okay.
Unstun. And that's it.
I'll gateway. I'll do literally nothing else. Lose a chain. Say check.
I gotta get a new hand first. Ooh, man.
Here I have, having bounced Nexus like a chump. I'm so mad at
These
myself.
decks are close in the weirdest way possible. It's like, yeah, it's like, it's a whole draw order.
Yeah,
feels
it's like
like.
100%. I mean, like you bait and switched for like 5.
Yeah.
I bait and switched for 2. I think I just lose that game.
Okay.
Like I hate to say that I think this game also Speed Sigil has been abysmal for me.
Yeah.
There's been so many turns where I've not gotten to use Speed Sigil, and I feel like he's gotten to use it just about every turn.
Say Shadows. Reap with Nexus and use the Lash.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. I am gonna say...
But the game ain't over yet.
I'm gonna say Logos.
Okay.
Play a Bat Drone, kill Umbra. Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man. Play an Escatera. Play a Dysania and a Valen Analyst. And I'll tell you to go ahead. Draw 4.
Okay. I'll say Dis. I'm gonna Gateway.
Man. You... Gross.
Play a Schuler. Control the weak for Logos. And Reap with Schuler. And that's it.
Alright, Forge. Play a Doc
That's
Bookton.
not supposed to be man.
I'll play a Dimension Door. I'll reap with Doc Bookton and steal 1. And draw a card. And it's your turn. I lose my chain and draw a card.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I'm gonna play a Library Access. Play. You gotta stop getting so tilted, dog.
No, I mean like
Play
you
a
just
Spectral Summon, draw.
reshuffled.
Yeah.
So
I'll Fogify. Draw. I'll play an Analyst. Draw. Play
he's
a
ready.
Twin Bolt on those 2 guys. Draw. And Reap with Analyst. That's it.
Alright. So you're at 7. Okay. I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna Relentless Whispers the Valen Analyst. And I'll Nerve Blast Schuler and then Seeker Needle him.
Okay.
Got an 8. And I will Subtle Maul you. Threat's
good.
not nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my turn. I draw, and then I'm gonna draw 2 more from over here. So check with 8.
Threat is good. Hero bait and switch for Nathan next turn, maybe.
That would be sweet.
Yep. All right. Well, I can't stop that to key.
That's welcome news.
Yep. Say Shadows. Play a Dodger. Play Shadow Self. Attack the Bookton.
Okay.
Steal 1.
Dump 5 into the Shadow Self.
I will.
There you go.
I think I'll pawn sacrifice to the Shadow Self. Because I go to 7.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, so we forge.
Yep.
Guess I say Shadows. Relentless Whispers. Nerve Blast. And then Subtle Maul. You weren't going to have anything to fight.
Yeah.
Alright. And it's your turn to draw 2.
Well, I'll just take a nothing turn. Like
Ooh.
literal nothing turn. So I'll say Dis and I'll play like Fear and Hysteria. That's it.
Okay. The question here is, am I in a situation where I have to like feint a key here and not use like my good answers? I guess that's the right thing. I mean, I could. The thing is, I can say Shadows and like strip another card out of your hand, which has kind of like made all of the difference the last couple of turns, because I feel like I was like going to lose if I hadn't done that. I can
Keep the answers, push the key.
Yeah, that's what I feel like the solution is to push the key. Because this game's going to come down to whoever just has the last answer.
Yeah.
So I'll Twin Bolt nothing. I'll play an Osmo. And Osmo's going to reap. We go to 6. And I'll say check with 6, and I'll draw 2.
This is so weird. This situation is really weird because I feel the same way. I'm going to play Dis. I'm going to play Schuler.
Gross.
And I feel like the lash is making the difference right now.
Yeah, it could very well.
I'm going to play a Life Ward.
That's bad.
And I will reap. That's it.
So it sends you to 8.
Yeah. Lash is the reason I said what I said. Yeah, definitely.
Do I just say Dis? Knowing, because of the Life Ward, I can't play these cards on the next turn, so I'd have to like play them now. Discard Soul Snatcher. I'll play a Tendrils. I'll lash you for good measure, and then I'll play 2 Tourettes.
Okay.
One of them is ready. I will reap with her to go to 7. Okay, I'll say check, and then I'll draw.
I'll say shadows. Bait and switch. 3, 4, 5, 5 to 4. I'll play a Dooger. And long fuse mines. I'll attack a turret to steal 1. And that's it.
Life ward or no?
Yeah, definitely life ward. Just kidding when I said that's it. Check with 10.
Life ward I think made the last bit of difference here. So I do have bait and switch now, which I think only puts you down to 6.
Yeah.
I have Magda and Old Bruno in the hand. I have Dimension Door, but I can't play enough Logos dudes, so it doesn't matter. Lash, you're at 10. I have a Schuler, but that doesn't do it. So because I can't play those guys, that gets it.
Okay.
So
wow.
we move to game 3.
Yeah.
Man, that game was so close. His bait and switches mattered more than mine.
That was definitely the key.
Because I stole. I guess I did get 7 there off that bait. I mean, I guess 5 off that bait and switch. But whoever bait and switches first is at the advantage because then the pools are more equalized. So
Decks are pure ordering. Break or bust on timing. Yeah, I agree.
So close. The correct call, I guess, was to discard my life ward because I think if you had Nexus life ward, I think I would have been totally out of that game.
Yeah.
I think you drawing Gateway on the other way. I had a Dimension Door in hand, so when you gatewayed for Logos dudes, that's why I was like tilted by that because I was like, you just reshuffled. You know, I don't know what percentage chance, but it was a low percentage chance for you to get the Gateway. I didn't want you to Gateway because I felt like if it gets back to my turn, I have all 4 of those Logos dudes, then I think I can cruise to victory in that game.
I think so too. Yeah.
So, because you were at 2 keys for I don't even know how many turns. It was forever. It was so long.
Yeah.
So, I felt that if I could have gotten I didn't get to do powerful things except for maybe once or twice in that game.
Right.
So I felt like you got to do more powerful stuff more times in that game.
The speed tutorial was absolutely key.
Yeah.
I think too.
Yeah.
It's definitely good for this deck.
But,
unless I have no doubts about that now.
Yeah. For Cal.
Yeah. Or for that deck. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Cal has a lot of creatures.
Yeah.
Like, just a lot of creatures.
It's so good with the Dodgers.
Yeah. Speed Sigil Dodger's insane.
Yeah. Especially with
Shadow
Self, yeah.
Yeah. Each of these games has been longer than the than any match from the last one.
Yep. So this will definitely be our final game of the night, I think. We finished at like 9:15 the last 2 streams.
Probably won't play a bonus game.
Nah.
Because I think we'll be...
You guys have gotten enough Keyforge. Of high-level Keyforge. The bonus game would just be disappointing. Actually, the bonus game might take forever. Because the whichever deck loses are still pretty good at this point. With a lot of Amber control.
I mean, both of these decks knocked out really good decks, right?
Yes.
So...
Yep.
I feel like this was like sort of these decks were like kind of like the finals. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
We felt like that a couple times though. I'm really interested to see how this is going to progress. 2.
Also 2. 5. So I am first.
Okay. This is not so good.
I think this card, I don't know if people can see it, but I think one of these cards is pretty good in this matchup. I just don't, I'm going to keep my hand, because I get to take some big turns.
Yikes. Okay.
Alright, I am going to start things off with Schuler.
Okay.
Until you go ahead.
I'll play Shadows. Play Settle Maul. Eye of the Thief. Discard Magda. That's it.
Alright, I'm going to play an Eater of the Dead and a Tourette. I think Eater of the Dead is actually really important in this matchup.
Yeah.
Because both decks are so grindy that, like, it might be the person who plays, like, the 6th Tourette who wins the game.
Right,
you know?
right.
So, Control the Weak. And I guess I'll Reap with Schuler. And this is actually kind of tough. I don't really want you to say Shadows, but if I miss on the other one, then I feel like I lose the game. I think I'll say Logos. I think Logos is the least damaging of the stuff you can do.
Okay.
And you're sure? Draw 3.
Play Desania. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good hit. Good hit.
Okay. Alright. So, we are going to... we'll say Dis again. I'm going to run out of Tourette. I'm going to have this Tourette fight Naughty, and then Eater of the Dead fight Naughty. And we're going to eat... we'll eat Magda, I guess.
Okay.
He gains his +1/+1 counter. And then Schuler, I think, just kills Dysania. Alright. Your turn.
Oh boy.
Draw 1. See if I can't force you into a gateway early.
I'll say Shadows. Play a Secret Needle. I'll bait and switch for 1. Play a Shadow Self and settle them all you.
I feel like I already won the game.
Yeah. The person who gets like the good bait and switch is the winner, right?
Yeah.
That's how this matchup's going. Dexter.
I'm sad to see you go, Dexter.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna say we'll say Dis. I'll have Tourette fight the Shadow Self. Then I'll have Eater of the Dead fight the Shadow Self. We'll purge Naughty. Then I'm gonna Reap with Schuler and Tourette. And it's your turn. Draw 1.
Okay. Say Dis. All Gateway. I don't like doing it there, actually.
It depends on your follow-up.
Yeah. Schuler. I'll play Tendrils first.
Okay.
Then Schuler, then Life Ward.
I like to get Life Ward down, then Gateway.
Well, yeah, that's ideal.
That's like, but
tough
it's
to
so
do.
hard to do.
It just has to kind of happen naturally.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, I guess I'll say Shadows. I'll play a Long Fused Mines. I'll play an pawn sacrifice, and then I'll play an Umbra.
Well, I could keep bait and switch in my hand for longer, but I knew I was going to have to gateway the next turn, so I'd be even more chained. Like, my hand would be even more clogged, so I felt like I had to use it there.
Here you go.
Okay. I'll say Logos, play an Archaeologist and a Martianologist, and I'll crack Life Ward.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, I'm going to say Logos. I will Library Access. I'll Dimension Door.
We've done, like, I think 5 straight matches or something like that. We're 2-0 the last earlier in the tournament. That first match of the day was 2-0 as well.
Fogify, so you can't fight me the next turn and draw.
Okay.
I'll Experimental Therapy on Umbra and draw. I will Slappy Labberk. Draw.
This is WWE Keyforge. Keep it close for the drama. Yep. Just wait for Christensen to take off his referee uniform or
Archive, discard.
come out from under the ring with a steel chair.
Okay, and that's my turn. I'll say check with 7, and I'll draw 3.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. I'll Nerve Blast to kill Umbra. Play Old Bruno. I'll Settle Maul. It's probably pretty close to 50-50. We stopped keeping track at some point in the first tournament, but I would bet it's pretty close to 50-50.
When I was writing, I was keeping a lot more data. So,
Yeah.
But
Okay. That's good. Yes. It's not bad. That's it.
Okay. Put my archives into my hand.
What's up, Gunstar? Welcome. It's been a while, man.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Been a hot minute.
We were something like 81 and 80 at some point, which is amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Interestingly, we have slightly different play styles, I think, too. You got a split sleeve?
No, you the hair you swept off of.
I swept it into the
You
sleeve.
swept it into the sleeve, I'm pretty sure.
You don't want hair damage on your card.
Okay, whatever.
The bait and switch for 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Speed Sigil.
Okay.
Long Fused Mines.
Which crate do you store these decks in? I have a 3-row and a 2-row that I put stuff in. You guys pressure keys a little bit less than I do when I have the board. That's something I see. Yeah, it's hard to explain the decision points there, right? Because if you can somehow threaten other ways, then you usually do that. But sometimes you're playing around specific cards your opponent has, and you don't want to necessarily threaten that turn. Depends on the situation, though.
Play an Umbra. Play Shadow Self. Play a Dodger. Play a Nexus.
Jeez.
Umbra's gonna kill Novu Archaeologist and steal 1. Say check with 6. And it's your turn to draw 6.
Dang. Okay. I'll say dis. That was another turn where I was getting ready. I would have played the Soul Snatcher, but I have to discard it.
Yeah, I think this in this matchup, this always gets played.
Yep.
That never gets played.
Right. I'll play a Schuler. Steal 1. Play Charette. I think I gotta blow up that Nexus. So attack. Because
Nexus
Subtle Maul is so important.
Nexus has been very powerful.
Yeah. The Shadow Self's a problem, but I couldn't. It was either that or the Nexus, and I feel like I just gotta get Nexus. So that's it. It's not the right or wrong way either. Early, when there were 7 Sanctum creatures out, I usually force them to have the answer and fight in my board instead of me wiping their board and not full pressing. Yeah. I think Nathan was. I think he was also threatening and activating and killing my guys.
I'd have to go back and watch the game, but I think the thing was I think I was getting to threaten every turn. The problem was he had an answer every turn. And the volume with which I threatened was important. I didn't want to threaten with too much because it would just get wasted to Effervescent or whatever, or Doorstep.
Right.
So, but I'd have to go back and look. You might have been you might be.
There might be a couple turns. Yeah. But those turns may have been like Witch of the Eye and whatnot on table. Your local Keyforge died down, Gunster? I'm sure it'll pick back up when the next set comes out. That usually happens toward the end of right before a new release. Yeah, it's hindsight knowledge. Yep, you're right.
Okay, we're gonna say Shadows. Dodger's gonna fight Tourette. Umbra is gonna kill a Schuler. Shadow Self is going to reap. I have a pawn sacrifice, but I don't actually know who I kill. Which one of my guys I blow up? It's a tough decision. I think the answer is Umbra. But then again, it could be Shadow Self. I think it's Shadow Self. It forces you to attack into Umbra. I will kill Old Bruno and Schuler.
I feel like I'm really missing Lash this game.
And I will say check
with a million. 12.
12. A cool 12.
12's a lot.
And it's your turn.
I'll say Logos. I'll Twin Bolt those dudes. Play a Bat Drone. Play Scrambler Storm. Play Dimension Door. Reap. Attack. Can't threaten. That's it.
Okay. Forge.
Oh, that was the first key? What?
Yeah. It's like 20 minutes into the game, first key gets forged. Can't play actions. Guess we're saying Logos. We're dropping Dysania, Valen Analyst, and a Mother. Dysania is going to kill the Bat Drone. Okay. It'll be your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. Play an Urchin. Nerve Blast to kill Dysania. Seeker Needle, the Dodger. Urchin will reap. Have you played Bait and Switch? You did. Okay. Okay, thank goodness. That's it. Oh no, Shadow Self. Or Subtle Maul. Subtly Maul. For a Dodger. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Well, I can't stop you. I guess I will say dis. I'm going to discard the Gateway. I'm going to fear the Osmo. Fear and Speed Sigil are just like a non-bow, it always feels like. I'll play a Life Ward. I will play a Schuler. And then I will reap with this Schuler. Go to 5. And it is your turn. I'll draw, and then I'll shuffle through and draw 2 more.
Alright. I'll say Dis. Play Ember Imp. Play a Lash. I'm going to Poltergeist your Life Ward. Ember Imp will reap.
Number of life words in the last game. Justin 3, Nathan 0.
Yep.
In the last 2 games, I should say. I think we both got one off in the first game. But
Yeah.
I'm still drawing 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, so you life word me. So I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to Spectral Tunneler. I'm going to Twin Bolt. It's a satisfying Twin Bolt right there.
My man's.
Satisfying. I will Dimension Door. We're going to reap twice. Give me these. And it's your turn. I think one advantage this deck has is that library access and Mother means this deck goes through much faster than the other.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll draw 3, also check with 9.
Well, I can't even put a dent in that, which is not good.
It seems bad.
Logos. Well, I guess if I called Dis, I can make you pay 9, but I don't do much of anything. I do so little, in fact. It's awful. But man, making pay 9 sure may be the most important thing. I don't know. I think I just have to play the Logos and play cards from hand. So play a Skatera, which I get 1. Play an Analyst. Play a Martianologist. Play Knowledge's Power. And Escatera will attack the Analyst.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, so we Forge.
Pray, Stormstrong. Pray harder.
I think I have to say Shadows here. I'm going to discard Bait Switch, since it doesn't do anything. I'm going to play Long Fuse Mines. I will Miasma you. I am going to drop an Umbra. He's going to kill your Valen Analyst for free and steal 1. I'll play a Dodger. So check with 6. And I'll draw.
Say Shadows. Play Shadow Self. Relentless Whispers the Umbra. Play Hidden Stash. Seeker Needle. Dodger, yeah. I'll settle maul you. You're the wrong side of each of those bets. Praying for Gross Cal. Ooh, man. Destania. Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a good pull.
Oh, dude. Okay.
That's a good pull. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Gonna say Logos.
I don't think it's down. Doesn't look like it's down to me. You guys gotta tell us if it is.
Yeah. I'll Library Access. I'll Fogify.
Okay.
You can't fight a draw.
Oh, Shadow Self was ready.
So you can reap it.
I gotta reap with it. Yeah. Does it change your plan?
I have seen cards.
Yeah.
At this point, so I probably would have done like a guaranteed steal, just to keep you off the key. But it's whatever. All right. I'm gonna Experimental Therapy on Schuler and draw. I'm gonna Spectral Tunneler the Mother and reap and draw. I'll play the Dimension Door and draw. Okay, this turn I'll say check with 7. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay.
If it were a tournament, it would be a hell no.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
in this thing, it's whatever. So.
Yeah. Okay. 7. All right. Say dis and pick up the archive. Play tendrils.
You can just reload a screen, but I don't know if anybody's going to tell him that.
If you what? Refresh.
Player herb, yeah. I have that happen to me all the time.
Yeah,
So,
Switch sucks.
so you know about tendrils?
Tendrils, yeah. Play.
Twitch is like
Schuler.
the 4th largest bandwidth user.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good sign.
It's like Amazon, Netflix, Hulu, then Twitch is 4th, I think.
I'm gonna fear the mother.
I didn't actually draw an extra card
Okay.
from the mother. So.
I will lash you
Okay.
and crash Schuler into the Dodger. That is it.
Okay, I'll say dis. I'll fear the Shadow Self. I'll long fuse mines. Love Descatera. Just kind of whatever, but Schuler will clear stun. I'm gonna play a turret ready. It'll crash into your turret. I'll play a Pit Demon and my own turret. And I'll say check with 6. I'll tell you to go ahead. Draw 2.
So I have to say shadows. Just doesn't do much. So yeah, say shadows. I guess I could say dis too. That does even less. So I will nerve blast and do 2 to the turret. I'll Secret Needle my Martinologist. And I'll Settle Maul you and play a Shadow Self. Who will reap. The Gateway. Okay. You weren't using that.
Nope.
That's it.
Definitely just discarding that. Does let me threaten. Do I just... This is like a pseudo answer. Yeah, I get to threaten with this. So I'll say Logos. I'll play Mother. I'll Spectral Tunnel their Mother. Actually, I can Spectral Tunnel with the Schuler. Yeah, we'll reap with the Schuler. Draw. Okay. I'll Slappy Lab Work.
Slappy Lab Work. I think that is one of the better speech digital decks we've had, actually, after watching it more.
There's like...
Every house takes advantage of it.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
And I think Mother just reaps. You go to 8. Say check. Again.
Yep. Okay.
And again.
My only option is to say dis and lash you and discard the Soul Snatcher. That's it.
Again. And again. And again. Alright, I'm going to say dis.
Okay.
And I'm going to Pit Demon you. And Charette is going to reap. And Schuler is going to reap. And I'm going to I didn't even draw an extra card from Mother last turn.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I can't.
I'm gonna Hysteria.
Okay.
You get that back. These all go back. That goes there. This goes there. I am going to Schuler.
Speed Sigil Pile of Skulls is pretty nasty.
I am going to actually I'll play Pit Demon first, then this Schuler who steal one. Then this Pit Demon is ready and we'll steal one. And I'm gonna play this Tourette.
Damn.
And then I'm gonna control the weak, naming Logos, because I think Logos is the only thing that can't deal with this.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did with that other hammer. It's gone.
You just threw it away?
Threw it away.
That's it. I do think that is the better deck. I think Bitterly Gross Cal is the better deck.
Yeah.
It's Stout is very good, but that deck is incredible.
Yeah.
I think it lost the first game due to just like perfect bait and switch plays and bad draw order.
Right.
But I think it's the better deck for sure.
This deck is like an Arise away from being stupid.
Yeah, it would be dumb with an Arise.
If it had a single Arise, this deck would be gross. It's already gross. It would be grosser. It would be bitterly grosser, Kyle.
Yep. Maximum gross.
You take... I don't even know what you lose in there. You take that Fear and you turn it into an Arise.
Yeah, Fear's...
And it's like the perfect dis side.
Yeah. I bet the Hysteria can bail you out of some situations, too. Some bad situations. Okay. So, that is it for tonight. That's it for your Sunday night Keyforge viewing. We hope you guys enjoyed it.
It was a pile of Keyforge.
It was a lot of Keyforge. Tomorrow we'll be back with more for you.
Yeah, I'll get the schedule updated during work tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Just like pretty much like our normal
like we've done the last 2 weeks, so.
So the next two matches will be Juge 10th Cycle Barrister versus H Oathkeeper, the Orpheus something.
I don't even know what those decks.
H Oathkeeper was my seal deck, so I kind of know it had the ridiculous untamed side.
Yeah.
And then the
Veiled
Veiled Brawler versus the Ancient Entropist. So we'll at the very least we'll get those done.
Yeah.
And then one more game until we move into the top 8, which will be exciting. I'm pretty interested to see how this ends up. I can't even get Amber ever. Oh, I know, man.
I'm trying to. Who was canonically the worst bidder? Was that Niels?
Niels was not great. He lost like a lot. Yeah. We're glad you guys enjoyed watching. Like you said, we'll be back tomorrow, and we hope everybody has a good night.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.